Please don't scroll away. There is something inside you that most people can't see, but your unconscious mind knows it with absolute clarity. That is why, at this very moment, you find yourself here, reading these words. This is not random chance. It's possible that the most profound part of your being is attempting to remind you of something your conscious awareness has lost touch with, a spiritual gift granted to you even before you took your first breath. Today isn't about taking a simple quiz. You're about to embark on an experience. A brief yet potent journey designed to brush against the delicate boundary separating your waking mind from the depths of your unconscious. Carl Jung taught that every individual vibrates at a unique frequency, coloring how they perceive reality. Your gift, be it razor-sharp intuition or a profound capacity for empathy, didn't appear by accident. It is the living echo of ancestral memory. It carries the imprints of images and sorrows you believed were long behind you. In the time ahead, you will reconnect with signals you may have previously ignored, a sense of foreknowledge, a sensitivity beyond the ordinary, or the distinct feeling you've experienced this moment before. At this crossroads, do not look away. What you are about to hear could very well be the missing fragment your unconscious has been searching for years, the origin of your spiritual gift. Even before your eyes first opened, a part of you already knew what you carried within. Jung proposed that the soul does not arrive in life as an empty page. It is more akin to a seed, already holding the complete blueprint for its growth. Life's purpose, then, is to awaken that seed, nurture it, and allow it the conditions to unfold into its true form. Your spiritual gift is woven into that original blueprint. It is the deepest pattern inherited from the unconscious, not an acquired skill, but an intrinsic part of your essence, present before you even learned your own name. Observe young children, and you'll witness clear signs of this innate nature. One child might instinctively reach out to soothe a crying stranger's face. Another may stare for hours at a dancing leaf, lost in a silent dialogue with an unseen world. Others experience recurring dreams of unknown landscapes. Parents often dismiss these as charming childhood quirks. From a Jungian view, however, they are early clues to the spiritual gift slumbering within. This core nature isn't created by your environment. Instead, your environment becomes the stage upon which this gift seeks to express itself. Jung believed we inherit more than just genetic material. We inherit the collective unconscious, a subtle river of memory preserving the experiences, fears, creative sparks, and intuitions of our ancestors. This isn't mere superstition. Modern studies on intergenerational trauma show that the emotional patterns and adaptive strengths of our forebears can leave biological and behavioral imprints on those who follow. So when Jung suggests your spiritual gift has roots stretching back generations, he isn't speaking poetically. He is describing a psychological reality. The human soul carries traces that transcend a single lifetime. Imagine a lineage with a quiet tradition of healing, a grandmother people sought for comfort, or a grandfather who held space for grief without a word. Those capacities don't vanish. They imprint into the family's unconscious as an energetic current, waiting for a new vessel. Sometimes that vessel is you. You might grow up sensing a person's mood just by looking into their eyes or knowing the exact words that bring peace. You may call it simple compassion, but it could be the spiritual inheritance you are carrying forward. Conversely, a spiritual gift can also crystallize from life's fractures, both personal and ancestral. Jung famously said, "The wound is where the light enters." A child raised in tension might develop hyper-observational skills for safety, which later mature into the gift of keen intuition. A child familiar with loneliness might cultivate a rich inner world, which in adulthood becomes a wellspring of vivid dreams and powerful imagination. Our vulnerabilities often become the very soil where our deepest gifts take root. These gifts also spring from the archetypes we carry, universal, living patterns within the collective unconscious. You might carry the healer's archetype, the guide, the observer, or the creator. These aren't roles you learn. They are underlying psychological currents shaping your reactions, choices, and how you solve problems, often without your conscious awareness. Someone with the dreamer archetype might have a foggy childhood memory yet possess an astounding imagination. Someone with the observer archetype can detect hidden motives without knowing how. The healer has always been the confidant without trying. These aren't just preferences, they are signatures of a self that existed long before the world told you who to be. The gift often feels so natural, so ordinary, that we overlook it entirely, like a person born with perfect pitch, assuming everyone hears music the same way. Its very seamlessness causes us to undervalue it. until life presents a situation that forces us to re-examine our nature. Jung also spoke of the soul entering life with a specific inclination, a natural tendency toward feeling, intuition, or deep thought. Living in harmony with that inclination feels like flowing with life's current. Ultimately, your spiritual gift exists for a profound reason. It is the soul's native language for communicating with the world, guiding you to become the truest version of yourself, the version you carried even before birth. Forms of the spiritual gift. So, what form does this gift take within you? Every seed seeks to sprout, but each person blossoms uniquely. Some bloom through intuition, others through empathy, and others through guiding dreams. If you feel a subtle stirring in your heart as you read this, as if a forgotten memory is gently waking, stay with this a little longer. The journey may be leading you to its most crucial part, recognizing your specific gift. Debisht. Jung's archetypes aren't abstract concepts, they describe real, subtle capacities often missed by those who possess them. Your gift isn't a spotlight from above, it's the quiet, repeated movements of your soul, the reactions you can't easily explain. The prophet. Intuition. Those with this gift don't guess, they know. You might walk into a space and instantly feel it's wrong, though nothing is visibly out of place. Jung saw intuition as a direct line to the collective unconscious, an antenna picking up signals logic hasn't yet decoded. Recalling a time you avoided danger on a hunch, or called a friend the moment they needed you, are the fingerprints of the inner prophet. To the healer, empathy. This is more than listening. It's feeling another story in your own being. You can see the sadness behind a bright smile. Jung termed this unconscious identification, your soul touching another's before a word is spoken. You may feel drained after comforting someone, yet you've brought them peace. This isn't a weakness, it's the mark of a healing psyche that absorbs emotional frequencies so others can feel lighter. The dreamer, vivid dreams. For these individuals, dreams are not random. They are structured, symbolic, and often carry messages or a prophetic quality. Jung called dreams letters from the unconscious, and for the dreamer, the unconscious writes often. You might dream of a specific path and walk it days later, or find solutions in sleep that eluded you while awake. Such dreams are portals, where the unconscious sends its signals. The wise one, depth connection. This is a rarer form. Intuition here is a clear, guiding inner voice that speaks at perfect moments, a sentence, an image, a single word carrying wisdom beyond ordinary thought. The wise one might receive guidance during a simple walk. Others may see them as eccentric, yet their words often become a compass for someone else at a critical time. What unites all these forms? They manifest in daily life's smallest moments, in a glance that understands the unspoken, in a gut feeling you follow to safety, in a dream that feels like guidance. Your spiritual gift isn't something to strive for, it's something you've been doing all along, simply without the name for it. If any of these descriptions resonate, however faintly, it may be a trace of the gift you've long carried. The sign your gift is awakening. Once you sense the forms your gift might take, a new question emerges. What are the signs it is stirring to life? Jung wrote, "The world will ask who you are, and if you do not know, the world will tell you." The soul awakens not with a shout, but with gentle nudges so soft they're easy to miss until you look back and see it has been calling for years. Unusually strong intuition. This isn't the dramatic intuition of stories. It's practical, a sudden urge to change your route, or a deep distrust of a situation despite all logical assurances. It feels like a light tap on the shoulder and a whisper, "Pay attention here." Heightened sensitivity. You walk into a room and immediately feel its atmosphere heavy or light. In nature, your body might relax deeply, as if the place recognizes you. This isn't a flaw, it's like tuning into a wider range of frequencies. Your ego's armor is thinning, allowing more of the subtle unconscious to be felt. Vivid guiding dreams. Your dream landscape shifts. Dreams become clearer, denser, and feel eerily real. Jung saw dreams as the mother tongue of the unconscious. When it wants your attention, it sends images and symbols, not emails. Recurring dreams of crossroads or messages from departed loved ones are its way of speaking patiently, yet powerfully. Meaningful déjà vu. For Jung, this is more than a brain glitch. It can be a moment where two layers of your experience touch, a sign you're on the right path, meeting the right person, facing a turning point your soul recognizes. It's the unconscious whispering, "Yes, this is it." As you near your true nature, life begins to feel different. Old attractions fade, old fears lessen. You start to perceive everything more deeply, more slowly. Many describe a quiet light behind things, a steadfast guidance without a map. This is the shift from ego to self. Recognizing these signs means your gift is calling you by your soul's name. A simple, internal yes begins the true transformation, the initial fear. With awakening signs comes a surprising hurdle. Fear, Jung said, before the light appears, the shadow always comes first. As you approach your true nature, your shadow, the repository of all you've denied or feared, rises as the first gatekeeper. You may fear the new sensations themselves. I'm overthinking, or this is too sensitive. When dreams intensify, you ask, why so real? Sensing others' energy may make you want to retreat. This is the shadow working through self-doubt, convincing you that what's awakening is too much or not normal. When it is only new to your conscious ego, you may fear being seen. What will they think? This fear often roots in childhood messages, you're too sensitive, or laughter at your intuitions. What we were taught to disown becomes shadow, making us hide our most refined aspects. You may fear losing control. Spiritual gifts operate by laws deeper than logic. Strong intuition arrives unbidden. Guiding dreams come on their own schedule. The conscious mind craves control, and this new vastness can be frightening. The shadow uses this fear to keep you in the familiar safe zone where the soul cannot grow. Remember, the shadow is not your enemy. It holds disowned abilities and potentials. The irony is that the shadow makes you feel too much when you are actually becoming more precise and authentic. It makes you feel lost, just as you step onto the path your soul prepared. The trembling you feel isn't weakness, it's your system responding to a threshold. The moment you dare to face this darkness is the moment the spiritual gift unlocks. Distinguishing true emotion from mental noise, stepping into your inner darkness reveals a crowded landscape. How do you discern the soul's true voice from the mind's chatter? Jung noted, the unconscious speaks through symbols and silence. The ego speaks through fear and noise. Intuition versus anxiety. Both signal something, but their quality differs. Intuition arrives like a cool breeze or a warm light. Clear, calm, focusing. Anxiety is a blaring siren, urgent, chaotic, scattering. Ask, does this feeling guide me toward clarity or spiral me into confusion? Empathy versus emotional identification. It's easy to absorb others' emotions until you can't tell what's yours. True emotion has a story and a source within you. Borrowed emotion appears suddenly with a person or in a place and leaves when you do. Ask, did this begin within me or when I met them? Symbolic dreams versus stress dreams. Not every vivid dream carries a message. Guiding dreams have strong imagery, narrative coherence, recurring symbols, and leave a resonant feeling upon waking. Stress processing dreams are fragmented, tangled, and leave only fatigue. The feeling after waking is the key. The body is your best guide. Intuition relaxes it, anxiety tightens it. True emotion steadies your breath, noise disrupts it. As you near your gift, this discernment becomes your most crucial skill. 3 steps to uncover your own gift. Once you can distinguish the signal from the noise, the next step is active discovery. Jung believed understanding comes through engagement. You need no grand ritual, just 3 simple, powerful steps. Step 1, observation. To 3 days, note 3 moments daily where you felt something deeper, a hunch, a profound empathy, a dream fragment. Don't analyze, just collect these psychic breadcrumbs you usually dismiss. Step 2, recognition. Review your notes. Look for the red thread. Jung spoke of recurring patterns. Do you often play the listener? You may carry the healer. Are your notes full of dream symbols? You may be the dreamer. Recognition is the aha moment, seeing the scattered pieces form one picture. Step 3, experimentation. Psychological truth must be lived. If you suspect strong intuition, make small decisions based on your first feeling for a week. If it's empathy, quietly observe others' emotions and note their reactions. If it's dreams, pose a question before sleep and journal the first waking thought. Experimentation tests not ability, but usefulness. Does this gift create real impact? These steps embody Jung's spirit. Learn to see, learn to understand, learn to live. You don't need the full picture now. Just be honest, truthful, and brave enough to try. Slow down, and the gift will make itself known from within. Jung's guiding principles. Inner knowing is half the journey, living it is the other. Awareness alone doesn't change anything. Integration does. Principle 1. The gift is for service, not display. Strong intuition or empathy doesn't make you superior. Jung saw it as a responsibility. When the gift serves the ego, it shrinks. When it serves others, it expands. This subtle shift determines if you're using your gift or merely consuming it. Principle 2, synchronicity follows authenticity. When you live true to your inner calling, life coordinates in mysterious, meaningful ways, meaningful coincidences. Doors open, the right people appear, opportunities arrive just in time. To tap into your soul's frequency turns chaos into a map, gradually revealing itself. Your gift is how you read that map. Principle 3. Your gift is a steady light. It's not a dazzling spotlight for show, but an enduring lamp that never goes out. Its light might be in your calming words, your accurate hunches, or your gaze that sees hidden pain. Sometimes it's simply your presence softening a room. Light needs only to be true to have value. Living your gift is how your soul illuminates its corner of the world. Grasping these principles reveals a beautiful truth. The spiritual gift is not the destination. It is the manner of your journey. It is how you walk through life so that your presence carries meaning. When the gift is lived, not hidden, life starts to feel profoundly right, and you become more right with yourself. Conclusion. By now, you may realize this journey isn't an outward quest, but a homecoming, a return to the forgotten layers of your memory, the overlooked vibrations within, and the ignored parts of your being. The goal isn't to label yourself with an archetype. The goal is to begin listening to yourself with a quality of silence you've never before permitted. If you take one thing from this exploration, let it be trust in your own quiet movement. There's no need to rush or prove anything. The gift within knows its own timing. So as you slow down, open your heart, and remain honest with your true emotions, that gift will gradually step into the light in its own unique way. This journey doesn't end. If you feel a gentle stirring within you now, trust it. It may be the first, soft whisper of a gift that has always been there, patiently waiting to be lived.